So in our quest to identify the ultimate human being, the ultimate expression of humanity, the ultimate male, what is the number one chief characteristic that comprises the ultimate male? What do you think the number one important characteristic is of becoming and demonstrating and expressing the ultimate human being? I'm curious to know your comments below. For me, it's quite simple. In my research, in my experience, the most important characteristic of all, other than love, the greatest thing that separates someone who truly expresses their greatness is they're so convinced of their own divinity that they no longer look outside of themselves for things and people and sources and power to help them. They've realized, they've come to the awareness and the awakening that what they've been seeking has always been inside of them. It's never been outside of them. They're not looking for some savior, some power, some force, some being outside of them to help lift them. They've realized, they've awakened to the consciousness of the divinity within them. For me, it's an experience unlike any other. We can understand it on an intellectual level, but it's meant to be experienced. It's meant to be embodied. It's meant to be immersed in the feeling of total divinity. And the biggest thing I see is that many people are programmed to look outside themselves for power, to look outside of themselves for someone to help them. And in that mindset, in that mentality, in that paradigm, we're always going to be a victim of things and people outside of us. But when we're so convinced of the infinite power within us, we can be anything we want. Literally, we realize that we're the creator of our destiny, that everything revolves around what happens between mind, heart, and body. That fusion of body, soul, spirit, and heart literally allows you to bend the elements to your will. But all of it is fostered on the foundation of recognizing and awakening to the divinity that's within you. It's understanding that you are it, that what you've been seeking is really inside of you. It's never been outside of you. The number one greatest thing we can do is truly convince ourselves of our own divinity. And this may sound like blasphemy, this may sound like ridiculousness to people who have been raised in the traditional paradigm as I have. And it's taken me years of understanding and years of doing it the wrong way to see that the power, the love, the things that I've been seeking have never been outside of me.